I know he was shocked.
Oh, you know he was.
I literally spoke. I found out the same day that his mother found out. Like, this is how much of a shock this was.
Robby, Juliette, thank you for being here, first of all.
Of course, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
We're gonna get literally right into the heart of everything. Are you currently together? Are you dating?
Nope.
We are not.
We're not dating.
What happened?
Well, you're gonna see, like, specifically what happens on the show, but I broke up with him. And,
you broke up with him?
Yeah, and we'll see why, and then things got a little awkward. But you're gonna see how it all kind of plays out on the show. But no, we're not together. But we're not enemies, right?
No, not at all.
How'd you take it when she broke up with you?
You know, with a grain of salt, and it's something that you're gonna obviously see play out as well.
He definitely didn't take it lightly.
Ooh, were there tears? Were you mad? Were
No,
you
but
upset?
you weren't like, it's cool, whatever. You're definitely not doing that. That we know. That you'll see.
I was very cool, calm, and collective, but we'll see.
Okay.
I disagree.
We'll
but
see
okay.
whose side actually prevails here. I do think this is your third reality show where you've sort of been in a romance, right? You did The Bachelorette, you did Vanderpump. Did she approach you to come on this show? Like, had you guys been dating prior to filming season 3, or did you sort of finagle your way onto the reality
Yeah, we
show?
met before season 3 started filming, and then the opportunity arose, and it was, like you said, not unfamiliar ground for me to try to find love on TV, and so went out there and shot my shot.
Well, what I feel like essentially they were interested in Robby because Robby and Kelsey were friends, and they knew that there was that connection there. And then before we started filming, Kelsey and I went out to California to go to Stagecoach. I met Robby, we instantly connected, and then I think after that he was like, yeah, I'll do the show with you,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
So,
How long were you guys actually together when you were together? Like,
it was like a month and a half of like honeymoon. We just we were together every day. We went to Greece.
Right, we see that on the show coming up, I
Yeah,
think.
we had sleepovers every night. You know, it was like
Yeah,
very
it was inseparable
fast,
for a while.
Too fast, and then we crashed.
Okay.
It was a lot. Like, it's really hard to like maintain a relationship on a reality TV show.
Why is that?
Because a lot of people get in the way. Stress is high, and there were things that had been unfinished in my life and things I needed to like properly handle. And to bring Robby into that was just a little too much for me, so.
Did Alex, was he sort of part of the equation when it came to the breakup?
He was, yeah, he was. There were other things as well, but I think at the same time, like, I had been in a relationship for like 2 years, and then to jump right back into another one, like, wasn't the smartest thing to do.
Okay.
I think everyone can agree with
Needs
that.
some new time.
Yeah.
You seem very mature right now, like you've learned a lot.
Oh my God, 2019 was the best year. The breaking leads to opening.
Yeah. When you were talking about Alex just now, you had kind of a smirk on your face. Why is that?
Oh, just, he's kind of always in the middle of everything throughout the season, and you'll kind of see that.
Yeah. Well, we do know he's expecting.
Yes, he is expecting.
How was that for you to hear?
It
that
was
news?
hard. It was definitely hard. I mean, everyone can think I'm very petty for saying this, but this is the actual reality. He basically knocked up his rebound, and it was I think it was too soon for me because he basically got another girl pregnant the same year we broke up, so, which is a fact, and that was a lot for me, but I'm actually like definitely healing.
Okay.
So I'm getting better, and it just takes time, you know, like, it was a lot, and you'll see on the season 2, her and I are fine in the beginning. She was like very aware of the situation we were all in, and then it kind of slowly, tension started to get high as she definitely got feelings for him, and he was just the same Alex he had always been, constantly lying, constantly cheating, like all of that, so.
Yeah, I mean, we know he's cheated on you. That's been addressed
Right.
on the show before. Do you think he had cheated on you with this girlfriend? Do we call it a girlfriend?
Well, they're more than girlfriend and boyfriend, I would think, I would hope, at this point. I don't think he cheated on me with her, but he definitely cheated on her with me.
Oh.
And then, I don't want to like say too much, but you'll see how it plays out. This was before he got her pregnant, and this was when they were dating for like 2 months, so.
Do you think now that there is a child on the way that he can change?
That's my question.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, we'll see, and I really do hope. Like, I always have said Alex will be a great father. I think he will be a great father, and I also think this girl is really good for him. She's a lot more into his lifestyle than I am. Like, Alex and I were always very different, and I think that's why we clashed a lot. She's definitely calmer than I am in ways. I think she also accepts more things than I do. But yeah, I wish him the best, and you know, this is his path now, and I hope that everything works out for him.
So no chance that you guys ever get back together?
I mean, I'm 22, and I don't have any desire to be a stepmother. And why would I want to be with a person like that?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you think he was shocked that he was going to become a father?
I know he was shocked.
Oh, you know he was.
I literally spoke. I found out the same day that his mother found out. Like, this is how much of a shock this was to everyone. I spoke to his father about it. And in these types of situations, you simply ask, are you keeping the child? She says yes or no. She says yes. Then you are going to be a father. Wow. That's how it works. He has no choice. And I mean, he's not going to say he was ready to have a child. Like, that's just not true. But I hope he's accepting the situation he's in and going to give it everything he has.
How are you guys these days? Like, are
We
you?
have not talked in a long time.
Since when?
September.
Okay.
The last thing we said to each other was like, I hate you, some cuss words.
That was the last conversation you had. Are we going to see that
Bad.
conversation on the show?
I think it was filmed. It was really, really not pretty to watch, but I think that they're gonna definitely show some of that. Yeah, it gets really, really heated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robby, what is your relationship or friendship like with Alex? Is there one?
No, there's not. And I was about to touch in, and there won't be in the future either. But I
How come?
do hope that he can kind of overcome this type of decision-making process that he's in and be that person that now it's not just him in his life. It's
Right.
There's
He
other
needs to
people
stop
that are going to be
acting.
depending on him.
Is there? Oh, go ahead.
No. Oh, I was gonna say no. He was very, very mean to Robby. He would comment on Robbie's Instagram photos of us and like
Throughout
trash
the
us,
relationship,
literally
all that.
the entire time. And then I actively tried to keep them separated because I know Alex and I know that he would try to hit Robby. And when he finally did see Robby, like several months into dating Alyssa, he slapped Robby in the face.
Wait, on the show he hits you?
There's a couple instances.
Yeah.
We won't give away too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Wow. So now I get why you're not friends with him. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
And he does seem kind of jealous
oh yeah.
from what we've seen so far, and even the extended trailer. And
Yeah.
It's rough.
yeah. How has it been for you with people questioning your intentions?
I mean, I kind of knew it was going to happen when we walked in. I don't think
Why did you know?
just being around Chloe and them, I was familiar with who they were as people, and then, you know, starting to date Juliette and going out there, she kind of let me know everything was going to be a sort of along those lines, and then knowing that Alex was out of the picture and I was going to kind of be stepping into that was going to cause issues as well.
Sure.
And he's a main part of that friend group on that side, and I just kind of had to be ready for it.
Yeah.
I think also Robby has been on several reality TV shows now, so like all of our friends were very aware of that, and I feel like that played a huge part. And also, that's just like you said, it's Chloe's personality to get involved in.
Well, Chloe calls you a clout chaser. How do you respond to that?
That's kind of why I've been so successful in avoiding this stuff, is because I don't respond to Chloe's accusations.
Okay.
I kind of let them go in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw in the first episode, she's like, I don't know anything about this kid. I don't know anything about this kid. And then she's talking about me. Well, if you don't know anything about me, don't talk about me. Like, you know?
Yeah.
So, in one ear and out the other.
Chloe acts like my older sister sometimes, and also like my biggest enemy. But I mean, you see that throughout our friendship. She does care, and I think that her worries were somewhat genuine, but she took it a little too far, I would say, for sure.
Well, speaking of taking things too far, in this week's episode, you and Chloe actually get into quite the altercation.
Right, that's when she's my biggest enemy.
Okay. Well, how does that affect the rest of the season, and how intense do things get in that moment?
Things were incredibly intense in that moment. It caused a lot of issues. Like, our house was very divided at that point, and it lasted kind of a while. But, I mean, you see all the ups and downs with our friend group throughout every season, honestly. And you see how I kind of try to mend that issue and, you know, how, like, hard that was dating Robby during that time. It really divided, like, all of our friends up, so.
So what we see is actually happening within this group. It's not like storylines and scripted and...
You can't make this up.
This is all...
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't consider myself an actress. That's why when I'm constantly bawling my eyes out, know that that's real.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. It looks like the cops get involved in this week's episode.
This is why, yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. I haven't seen the episode. And I also wasn't there when the cops were getting involved, but I heard about it.
Were you or Chloe arrested?
No.
Okay, so there was no actual arrest.
Yeah, but no, there was no arrest.
Okay. How are you and Chloe these days?
We're good. We're
You're
really
good. You've
yeah.
worked through the issues.
We've worked through it all, and you know, we have to kind of remind ourselves, like, we've been friends for so long, and we have had each other's backs in very serious situations. So right now we're good, and now that Alex is having a baby, she's kind of come back to my side a little bit. And oh, you will see.
Yeah. How does she take that news?
Oh.
She's got to be so mad, I would imagine.
No, I mean, no.
Because isn't she like loves him secretly?
Yeah. I think she's over that though, and kind of accepted that that's never going to happen.
Okay.
Especially now. But I think I took it the worst, which is like as to be expected.
Yeah.
But it was all a huge shock to all of us. And he's never had a pregnancy scare before, so we never have thought that was ever going to be a thing. Like, when I first found out, I joked about it. I was like, what, is he having a baby?
Oh, you just never even thought it was in the realm of possibility.
I mean, because I was with him for 5 times as long as she was with him, and I never got pregnant, so we never thought. All of us were shocked.
Was there a point where you thought, even despite everything that you guys had gone through, that you would end up with him?
Like, before?
Before all this happened?
Yeah, I mean, I think, there was probably a part of me that was like, oh, it's never really over, because it never really was with him. Like, every time we would see each other, we would act like things were fine. Like, it was like old times, but we never really saw each other often anyway, because he knew what he would do if I was around, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of tease the rest of this season and what we're gonna see with both of you guys. Anything you're nervous to see play out? Anything you're excited to see play out?
I'm nervous for Nashville, when we go to Nashville.
Why?
Why? Bad things happen. Bad things happen. I'm nervous for the gala.
I'm nervous
Robby
for
was not at either
tomorrow
of these.
night's episode.
Yeah,
Okay.
tomorrow night's episode
Okay.
is... I'm like, I've accepted tomorrow night's episode,
Dude,
though. I'm like, I'm in the wrong. I'm a
It was
little
the
bit
most
psycho.
aggressive TV filming set I've ever been on.
Really?
Yeah.
More so than
And
Vanderpump, The
like she
Bachelor?
just said, yeah, like she just said, like I skipped out on some of the later half events in the back half of filming.
Is that because the breakup
This one,
happens?
Some of it just wanting to avoid drama that we could see was coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an intense
It was
day.
very rough. And that's not the only
I mean, we ran
intense
away for
day
an hour and
we
a
have this season.
to the beach.
Oh yeah, like after everything went down, I was like, all right, we need a little break. We're gonna
We
walk
took
to
our
the
mics
beach.
off and disappeared for like an hour.
And everyone's like chasing us around. We're like, bye.
I would imagine that would be hard, just like on your heart, on your brain, and all of the intensity that's going on.
It all kind of, I mean, you'll see how it plays out, but it all kind of started with like my feelings of betrayal by Chloe. So yeah, it was really, it was like the beginning of summer was very hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we just wanted to be happy, and it didn't work out. I think timing is everything, but yeah, you guys will see it all play out.
Is there a chance you two get back together ever?
I don't think so.
No.
Ball's in your court.
Yeah, he
I
seems
know.
like the door is a little bit open.
I know.
I had fun with her.
I'm a fun time.
fun
What can I
things are
say?
I mean, it does feel like things
She's
are very
entertaining,
amicable.
that's for sure.
She is entertaining. That's why we love her. Okay, so the door's open for him, but it's closed for you.
Yeah,
There you go.
I keep moving forward.
Okay, was infidelity a part of this
Ouch.
breakup or no?
No.
No, so it wasn't like with Alex where...
No. No, I mean, no, I did not cheat on you with Alex.
You did not cheat on me, but Alex was involved in the breakup.
Alex was involved in the, okay. And then
There
before,
are other things too. Don't let him fool you. You guys
Can't
will
wait
see.
to hear him live.
You guys will see
didn't tell him to me.
tomorrow.
I do want to ask you quickly about Madison's new boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
How shocked or how did you feel when she brought Ish into the mix?
Well, originally, in the beginning of summer, Chloe kept telling me she had this huge secret she just had to tell me, but she couldn't tell me, and I was like, I hate when people...
Oh, she kept the secret
Yes,
though?
I was like, I hate when people say they have a secret and they don't tell me, but I ended up finding out at the graduation party, and I was like, my jaw dropped. I was like, I had a feeling that they were hooking up. I did not know they were dating. I did not know they were in love, and I was just shocked.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for them. Madison's an old soul. It totally makes sense. And I love Ish. Him and I always got along really well. So
Okay.
I'm happy for her, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here and for being so open. We appreciate
Thanks
how
for having us.
candid you were. Make sure you guys tune in to Siesta Key on Tuesday nights on MTV.